Hey guys, I'm the Gambry Cat. This video has taken 1,000 fucking years to make. I've been working on it for who knows how long at this point. I uploaded a video a while ago that was the top 40 best songs in Terraria while I was fighting the Old One's army. An hour and 10 minutes. No one really has an hour and 10 minutes, so we're gonna do this in a short amount of time, or at least try to. This will be my cohesive tier list of every song in Terraria. We have it rated from 1 to 10 and from F to S. And from pretty good to awesome. So now, let's get into this. If you haven't seen that hour and 10 minute long video, I don't blame you, who has that time. I'm actually gonna need a cheat sheet to figure out which box is which, because it's like, it used to just be everything looked like this, but now it's like everything has its own unique design. You think it would make it easier to figure it out? It doesn't. Okay, so in the first song, The Jungle, where are we finding this bad boy? Where are we dropping, boys? Okay, there it is. It looks like a rich mahogany thing. There it is, the rich mahogany. So it is F tier. It's pretty good. I want to make that clear, there are no bad songs in Terraria. There aren't even any meh songs in Terraria. The worst song in the game, in my opinion, is the jungle theme, and that's just personal preference. I understand that the rest of the song that I do like is very good. A solid, like, 7.5 out of 10. It's a really good song. The part of it I don't like, where it sounds like farting in a bathtub, really brings it down for me. Okay, the next one looks kind of like a toxic sludge. Where is he? I will find you and I will rank you. Oh, right here. Is it actually in order? Well, the next one, we got... There's only one song that's pretty good, and that's the jungle theme, in my opinion. Not the best, not the greatest, still pretty good. Then we got Alternate Overworld Day Theme, E tier. It's a good song, good song. Space kind of looks like, I don't know, a fanny pack or something. Where is that now? Another song that is just pretty good. Or it's good. It's definitely solid good. Pretty good is like, you're on the fence about it, but this one, definitely good. Then we got Ocean, very obvious which one that is. It is a shell. And this is the last E tier song, I think? No, there's a few more. But the main reason these three songs are low E tier is because they're so unnoteworthy. Alternate Overworld Day Theme is the exception, where it is not very noteworthy. It does a lot of cool shit. The problem is I'm not a personal fan of the sound font of Terraria. So you may like this more than me, but I give it E tier. I don't like Terraria's sound font, sorry. Underground kind of looks, I don't know what that is. It's made of stone or something. Very confusing, but yep, that is definitely underground. Yet again, the images are not the same size. It's a common issue with making a tier list of music boxes. Then we got Alternate Underground. It looks the exact same, but darker. It's right there. Easy to find. Another good song. Now we're up to the D tier. We got Pumpkin Moon. I'm pretty sure that's Pumpkin Moon, because yeah, it's the only one made of pumpkin. I like that. I wish all the other ones were as easy to distinguish. But Pumpkin Moon is just very calm, very low energy. But it has cool sound fonts and parts. Definitely gives it a really good vibe. It's a really good song. Kind of makes me want to fall asleep though. Another fanny pack for the hollow. Kind of right here. Okay. That wasn't that hard to find. It's a very strange color. You'd think it would be brighter and shinier, but it's just kind of brownish. Well, what was the other one that looked like a fanny pack? This one? It's like a darker fanny pack. Okay. Hollowed, very nice, heartwarming, wholesome song, but it's just really good. It's not pretty great! Not up that level yet. We got Ice. It's like a dark blue globe. There's 4 globes. It's the darkest of the bunch. Definitely easy to locate. I really like the surface ice biome. It's like very nostalgic for me. I've said it, this is the 3rd time I'm saying this, but it's the first thing I did in Terraria 1.2, my favorite Terraria update, was go underground, dig in the ice biome, go in the ice biome in general, and I heard this song. Great song. Definitely set the mood. Okay, Eerie looks like crimson, but like somebody put it in the oven for too long. A little crispy there. So that's this one? I'm thinking it's this one. So yeah, we got that. They're pretty sure that's the accurate one, because the other ones are not at all similar. They're pretty easy to distinguish because this has a pattern. This looks like it's melting and made of jello, and this one looks like someone's sink. Easy to tell, or a chandelier. I'm not sure. The Eerie is just kind of. It's good. It's definitely eerie. It's just there's not much going on with the song. It's too old to really compete with all these other songs that they've added in the recent years that are much better, in my opinion. Solar Eclipse, very easy to tell which one this is. And Solar Eclipse is still in D tier, sadly. Another song that is low energy, but In parts, it definitely picks up, which is why it's 7.8 out of 10. It's a pretty good song. Or a really good song. I keep saying pretty good, but really, like, my ranking system and how I talk, it definitely don't line up. But definitely a 7.8 out of 10 good song. Really good song, I guess, like I just said. Not lining up with my ranking sing, with my mannerisms. Okay, Martian Madness is like the conduit plating chest, but it's blue. Okay, the one on the right then. Still D tier. Still D tier because this guy, I don't really like the sound font. It sounds annoying, but there are parts of it that I do really, really like, which put it up there. Get rid of, like, the annoying parts of the song definitely need to be offset by awesome parts, and this song definitely does this. We got Overworld Day, just looks very plain and brown. Easy to find, I hope. Yep, he's right here. Still D tier, but high D tier, 7.9 out of 10. One of the last things before we get into pretty great songs. Overworld Day it really sets the mood correctly. It does nothing wrong, but it does nothing amazing, but it does something really good. It's just a really good song. There's nothing much else to say. Then we got Raining. Kind of looks like, I have no idea. It looks like a Jell-O sandwich or a glass sandwich. That's so graphic. Okay, so that's the 8 out of 10, the best song in really good tier, D tier. Really good song. It really feels wrong ranking these in like a list like this because if something's D, E, or F tier, you think it's bad, like horrible, but really there's no bad songs, like I said. It's like, you gotta look at the side thing. It doesn't really help looking at the side thing because I continuously think, oh shit, I'm calling these songs bad. They're not bad! Old One's Army, the first song in C tier, I believe. Old One's Army looks kind of like another chest. Should be, yep, easy to find. C tier, yep, pretty great. This song, I think it's just too long. There are parts I like, parts I don't like. It's just, there's so much room. It's like if you have a larger sample size of something, the average of that can vary way more if you have way more different values. Like a sign that goes up and down, the average ranking will be in the middle of that mountain range of values, and the higher and lower you go, the more it'll be in between them. But if you average a really high amount the entire song, it's gonna be higher. But it's a song that's like so long and has so many different pits and valleys and mountains. It's really hard to rank that one. But there's definitely, it's at least C tier. And Dungeon, it's a blue crafting table looking thing. Okay, is he hard to find? That is a question. It is not hard to find. Pretty great song. I really love how it's played on bones. That is such a great motif. It's like a lot of motifs I'm not the biggest fan of, like alternate overworld day theme, not the biggest fan. Martian Madness, it's like, oh, we gotta make it sound like an alien invasion, but it ends up sounding annoying. I really like the dungeon theme where it's played on bones. It's really great. Or no, it's literally pretty great. Really great's up here. God damn it, I really did not name these appropriately with my... Underground Hollow? This thing looks like it's made of cake. This is a more fitting picture, in my opinion. It's the very last one. That's also very easy to find. Cut off on the left, sadly. Looks like just... Some of these like blend together into a big blob. Unprofessionalism for the win, but Underground Hollow, really great remix. No, literally pretty great remix, fuck. A pretty great remix! Pirate Invasion? What a weird contrast of yellow and black. Very easy to find on here yet again. I like when they're easy to find and I don't need to like... They're still all very distinct. It's just, if you're looking at them and you don't know like exactly what it is, you might get confused. Like, we have literally the same thing for these two, Boss 1 and Dungeon. They're the same, but one's blue. Stuff like this, easy to tell, like, if you looked at this and you studied it for a couple minutes, you could remember this. I like that when they're really distinct. Pirate Invasion, another great song with a great motif, like the pirate sounding song, but the Terraria motif that they try to force in there really knocks it down, and there are definitely low parts of this song. But the high parts are definitely in the pretty great, too great range. C tier. Desert, another glass sandwich, but this one looks kind of more appetizing. It looked like some kind of ice cream sandwich this time instead of a literal glass sandwich. Like a blue ice cream sandwich, that just looks odd to me. This one looks a little better. The desert theme I remember always just being fond of. Every time I hear it, I'm happy to hear it. It's like the day theme for the overworld day theme, but better in my opinion. I'd say this is almost as good as like some Nintendo desert soundtracks for Zelda. Like, and I don't mean the Mario ones. I personally do not like the Mario ones because it's like they're always trying to make Mario songs and Kirby songs sound happy, but I like the songs from Skyward Sword, like the Lanayru Desert, the Sand Sea. They just sound so sad. This doesn't sound as sad as that, but it sounds just as atmospheric, and it really makes you feel like you're alone in a desert somewhere. Pretty great, indeed. Oh, gee, I wonder which one's the mushroom one. Oh my god, it's so hard to tell. I have a story behind this one. My friend that I used to play with, Demon Gamer 1996, his world that he was playing on had these everywhere. Well, I was definitely the guy who had, like, Plantera ones everywhere. He had mushroom everywhere. And for good reason. Very great song. It sounds, like, definitely different from every other song in the game. And I don't know how it fits the mushroom biome, but it definitely does. Very much so. Another pretty great song. C tier. Okay, so I've just realized I've made a mistake. Ice, the song I've already rated, actually goes up here, and the song that I thought was The Surface is actually Snowy, or Snow. Snowy's a song from Undertale. Snow is actually the one that goes down here. And did I put it in D tier? I don't even remember. Yeah, I did put it in D tier. But yeah, I got those mixed up because they look pretty much the same, just recolored, and the names of these songs is literally Snow and Ice. Why don't you fucking call it Underground Ice and Surface Ice, like a regular human being? Quit these Toby Fox names. They're so confusing to look up. They're not memorable or like distinct from one another. It's Snow and Ice. It's the same shit. Snow is literally ice, but smaller. Come up with a better name. But yeah, Underground Ice Biome is definitely another nostalgic song, but this one even more so because I spent more time underground than I did on the surface. Also, it's just that much better of a song. Like, very atmospheric. I like the sound font. There aren't any low points, but there aren't any high points either. It's just, it doesn't have a lot of pits and valleys. It's one straight, like, pretty great song. C tier. And night looks like the overworld day, but just darker. So that should be easy. Yep, right here. Another pretty great song. I think this is a very, very, very good song. But I was really hyping it up right there, like very, very, very great. But then I look at this and it yet again destroys my mind mentally. My mental brain explode, very much so big. But yeah, the song is a very, very good night theme. A lot of Legend of Zelda games don't have night themes. I think Twilight Princess has one of my favorite night themes. It's very haunting. But this one, Terraria, has a less haunting song. It's more like pleasant and happy and calming, and it's like something. It's literally the theme that you think you play in your head while you're sleeping. It's like the theme of REM sleep. Very calming. I like it. And Corruption, another thing that looks like it was left in the oven too long. Right here, even though it's pretty cut off, just like the other one. It's easy to tell color-wise. Corruption, I really love distorted songs. They're some of my favorite. And it sounds very evil. It's very fitting for that biome. It's a pretty great song. C tier. Temple looks like it's made of cinnamon. So another song that I really like. This song is actually, the high points are they're in the high, like almost in awesome territory. Yeah, the high points are very high on this song. But then there's parts that I don't like as much. But then this song looks kind of like my popularity on YouTube over time. But like, instead of just staying down, it went back up, like in several points. So it's like, it has its magnum opuses and then its low points, but its low points are still really good. So it sits in a high, pretty great range. Another C tier song. I'd even give the C+ if I could. I don't want to make this so big it's off the screen though. Boss 3. This looks like it's made of metal. Another easy to tell song. It's probably one of my least favorite boss themes outside of a couple invasions and the solar eclipse because it sounds there's not much energy in it, but it does sound so very menacing. It's a very menacing sounding song. And I'm surprised it's this low actually. Boss 3, 8.7 out of 10. Oh wait, Corruption, Temple, and Boss 3 are all B tier actually. Wow, I wasn't paying attention. But I was just noticing, these songs are all rated so high. Why are they in C tier? B tier, they're all great. This song, in particular Boss 3, gets 8.7 out of 10 because it's so menacing. It doesn't matter how low energy it is, if it sounds like It fits the robotic theme, and it doesn't sound annoying while doing so. It actually sounds very menacing. But the issue is, for me, it doesn't do much more than that. It just sounds like a low energy menacing song of something mechanical creeping up on you. And really, you could argue it doesn't fit because the destroyer is very, very fast, and the probes are shooting lasers all over the place. But I think it's fitting. It just could be better. Great song. B tier. Underground Corruption. Looks like another Jello. This one's made of jelly. I gotta pay attention to these tiers, man. I don't know how I keep messing up these music songs. It's like, there's so much of like stuff to talk about that skill at making mistakes is brought to the forefront. It has a larger room. There's more room for error. But yeah, Underground Corruption, one of the best remixes in the game. I love how it's distorted and evil like the Corruption, but it takes like the nice mining, energetic, and quirky theme of the Underground, and it like multiplies them together and makes a great combination remix. It's great. Love this song. B tier. Boss 1, the one that looks like the dungeon, but different. We're still in B tier, right? I'm not gonna like put it somewhere where it doesn't belong. Yep, we're 2 songs away from A tier. So, Boss 1, really great song. Not really great, but literally great. Fuck. I'm so bad at this! But yeah, this song's great. It sounds really weird. Like, this song does not at all like any of the other old songs in Terraria. I'm actually impressed that they cranked this one out so early in Terraria's like age. Like, they probably put this in alpha and like definitely beta. How are they putting bangers out before they even put the game out? It just blows my mind. This song's great though. It's like distorted, and I don't even know like how to describe it. It's so weird and different, but it's really great. It's really great. Except it's just great. We have title theme, which I'm pretty sure is just, yeah, it's the green sandwich this time. The king of the great tier, the B tier. We have the title theme, 9 out of 10. The highest you could possibly get. This song is it's the shortest song in the game, but I think it fits the title of the game very much. I'm surprised they don't put in more like like beeping and other annoying shit that I don't really like about Terraria's sound font, but it's very calming, very just one solid like. It kind of sounds like meditation. It's really calming, and I really like it. It's very fitting. Sounds weird, but that's what Terraria is. A very unique creation. Really weird is the correct word because it sounds so negative. Different and unique are what I would use to describe this song and this game. And now we're getting into A tier, the kings of the kings. We got Crimson, which as far as I'm aware is probably... I can't even find it. Oh yes, it's the Jelly. The Jelly. We're in really great territory now. This song takes all what Corruption did and made it, oh, I'm just evil and I'm weird and distorted. This one is weird, distorted, and evil, but it also sounds like something's wrong when you listen to this. Like, the Corruption where there's literally eyes in the floor, like the grass has eyes, and there's like bones coming out of the stone. It's like, this song really makes you feel like something's really wrong with this biome. There is something off. And I really like that. Dark, distorted sounds, then evil sounds, I really like. What is wrong with me? Sandstorm, I don't know what kind of texture that is. Looks kind of like graham cracker, but this song, definitely, it sounds like there's like the same sound font in this song that there is in the hidden village from Twilight Princess or like Western movies. It's like, it's great. This song is like, I really like that motif. Yet again, this is a great motif that isn't annoying, and it's actually really great. I'm finally able to call something really great, and it's going to be accurate. Very high energy, great motif, really great song. A tier. Boss 4, Golden. Easy to tell. I like easy to tell songs. Like that blue gem in the middle. This song is the one that sounds like, yeah, this is the honey one. Boss 4 has some low points. Not really low points. I'd say they're just they're meh. So yeah, when compared to regular Terraria's songs, they're pretty meh. They're like 4 out of 10. But then the parts that are really good, they're 10 out of 10, or like high. They're in awesome territory. So it's another song with very low points, but such high points that you can't, like, it puts it back in really great, because it's like, the high points of the song are so great. It's like, there's echoey and distorted and I just really like the beat of this one. It's really, I like how the song is made. Like, it's just a well-made song. Really great, A tier. Oh shit, Goblin Invasion. I don't even know what this is. Looks like somebody stepped on somebody or something. But this song is so high, 9.25 out of 10, because there's part of this is so catchy that if you listen to it, you're gonna have an earworm for like a day at least. You might even start humming this, and it's been like a month or a year, and you haven't really listened to the song. Like, this song will infect your brain, and like you'll never get rid of it. And it doesn't sound that terrible. There's parts of it that sound pretty great, but not as like. The song itself isn't even that amazing. It's not amazing, which I would say amazing would be like SS tier. There aren't any songs in the game that are that good. Like, compare it to some other franchises, then all these ratings would go down substantially. But I think that the Goblin Invasion song is actually not like it's just not. It's not a really great song. It's actually just like pretty great or great. But the thing that puts it so high is how fucking catchy it is, and that you'll never get rid of it ever, and it mimics a disease. And I think that's a good thing, because I'm annoyed when I hum it, but not really. I'm okay with it. Really great. A tier. And then we have Hell. I don't even need to look. It's this one. I love this song. There are parts of it that sound like nothing's really going on, and it's kind of like eerie. It's like, it's really good, but it's like nothing really noteworthy about it. But the parts of it, it sounds like demonic grunting, or like evil, or like something's wrong, or just like this area you're in. Just really great song, just because of how evil it sounds, because apparently I'm an evil bastard and I like evil songs. Really, yeah, really great. A tier. Frost Moon, the one that looks like a cake. There's no way. I'm gonna confirm it anyway. Yep, Frost Moon looks like a fucking cake. We're a couple songs away from S tier. This song, they combined the Christmas theme with the fucking guitar. I love Ridiculous. The song's really great. A tier. Doesn't loop the best though on the video that is on YouTube, but that doesn't really bring the song down. The song is still really great. 9.35 out of 10. Great song. Then we have Golem Cultist, Boss 5. It looks like a golden sink or something. This song I didn't remember being as good as it is, but it's really, really good. It's like there are like multiple parts of this that are just all well made. I just like how the song is made, just like Boss 4, but there aren't any low points. This song doesn't have any low points holding it back. It just has parts that are really great instead of awesome, which keep it out of S tier in my opinion. The song is really good, really fucking good. So much so that it isn't really good, it's really great. A tier. Then we have The Towers. Looks like somebody stepped on somebody again, except this one's more clearly like some kind of spaceship. It looks like an unblinking eye staring into your very soul. This song is really, really great. It's like so close to awesome. I was gonna put it higher, but really, the reason it's the highest song in A tier, dude. It's 9.5 out of 10. It's so close to S tier. The only thing keeping it out of S tier is the fact that the four songs in S tier. Yeah, the 4 songs in S tier are just so fucking good that it's like its competition just beats it because they're so much better, not because the song is bad itself. It's a really great song. Really makes these auto-scroll annoying as fuck enemies easier to deal with. Like, this is why I'm not that outspoken about how much I hate the towers and the celestial towers, because this song is so good. And even though the enemies are annoying, their designs are also really good. So, really great. The king of really great, in fact. 9.5 out of 10. A tier. High A tier. A plus tier, in fact. And now we have the fucking monstrosities that are the best songs in Terraria. We have Lunar Boss, first of all. God damn, I love this song, but the parts that are really this song probably has the parts of it that are the best parts are probably the best made songs in the entire game, but there are parts of it that bring it down, sadly. This song would probably be, if it kept at the ranking that it holds 10 out of 10. Like, all the songs in S tier hold 10 out of 10 at some point. But unlike Boss 4, the low points aren't as low, is essentially why these songs are S tier. The songs are consistently awesome. All 4 of them have awesome parts for a good amount of time. I'd say the song that has the highest point is the Moon Lord, the Lunar Boss, whatever you want to call this song. It has the highest points, but the low points, there are so many of them that it falls quite a bit, and it's only in 4th place. But its high points are actually just so good. The song also, I think, suffers from a bit of misdirection. There's it's not put together as well as it could be as well. If if you only look at the best parts in a vacuum, they're the best parts in the game. The low points push it down, like I said. So we're putting them in S tier. Awesome song. So I don't even know if I need to look anything up now, because I know where Plantera is. Plantera is my third favorite song in the game, because it also has a high point at the beginning of the song that is just the second best part in the game, I think, in terms of, or the second best song in the game, in terms of, like, a high point. However, the rest of the song, other than this amazing, like, intro to the song, is just... There's, like, not much going on, and it's just kind of ambient, but it's a boss theme. It's not supposed to be ambient, so I still think it's 9.7 out of 10. Like, that intro is so good, and I think the thing that puts it above Moonlord, even though it's not, that one part isn't as good as all the different awesome parts of the Moonlord, the thing that keeps it together is its better direction. It's much better, it's put together much better. Even the part of the song that isn't awesome, it's just ambient, even that part is better structured than the Moonlord song, which is kind of all over the place and chaotic. But I think that even fits the boss. Maybe it was on purpose that they misdirected it, like, or they put it together weirdly. Planetary definitely gets higher though, because it's better put together. That's the only thing keeping it higher. I would put Moonlord above it otherwise. Both S tier. Then we have Boss 2. They look pretty much the same. I'm actually going to need to cheat for this one. So, Underground Crimson is the one with this on it. So, Boss 2 is my second favorite song in the game. This intro is what I love about Plantera and the best parts of the Moonlord, but I can't say that the hype, this intro part of Boss 2 is better than the Moonlord or Plantera. But what I can say is I love the sound font and the theming going on in this song more than both of those songs combined. I really love how this song is taking how it's basically the Crimson song, but turned into a boss song, and an exciting one at that. It's distorted and evil sounding like the Corruption, but better because it sounds like also something's wrong, but then it's hyped up and made into an exciting boss theme. This song was made before these things, by the way. It was made for 1.1's Wall of Flesh boss fight. That's impressive as fuck. But the intro of this song, it strikes all the right chords with me. It's distorted, it's evil sounding, something's wrong. It's fucking crazy. I love this song. And it's like all over the place and chaotic, and it's a boss theme. It's nice and exciting. Very quick song. Love it. Awesome tier. 9.8 out of 10. Second best song of the game. And then we have, of course, Underground Crimson. Underground Crimson. 9.9 out of 10. S plus tier. Almost SS, but not that high. It's not Meta Knight and Brawl. It's not the King, Undisputed. Although pretty much it's very close to that. It's very close to that because this song it's very much so the highest it is, and it's in the place it is because I could just listen to this song for infinity. Wall of Flesh, I'd get it'd go from awesome, I love this fucking song, I hum it like the Goblin Invasion. But instead of being kind of annoyed, I actually fucking love it and I'm happy I'm humming it. I actually hum it to get myself excited for shit. But eventually, if you listen to it over and over again, you kind of want to break from it. But in like Plantera, I literally got bored of it in like a week. Because this song, it has no staying power. The beginning is awesome, but it's like, it has no staying power. Moonlord, it's great every once in a while, but this is one of the things that makes it the lowest S tier song is because, in my opinion, the best parts of the song aren't, since they're not weaved together in a way that's like cohesive, and it's like, great part and then meh parts and then it's like edited weird so that like they don't seem like they flow into each other very well. It feels like great 4 or 5, maybe less than that, great parts with a bunch of like you're like going over like rough waters, like you're going up and down on waves. It just feels like I don't like that much energy like messing with me in my brain. I just like something that's just like this song is more like a Social Blade graph of a channel over like multiple years. While these songs are like over the course of a month, maybe. Even Wall of Flesh, it looks like this Wall of Flesh is definitely something that's more accurate to my channel stats. Like, if you look at my channel stats, that is the Wall of Flesh song. Oh, it's going up! Oh, the song's so awesome! Oh, and this part isn't as good. That beginning part was awesome, though. It's basically that. That's basically Wall of Flesh's song. But Underground Corruption, it goes up and it stays up. This dude is consistent. And on top of that, it's basically all the best parts of some of my other favorite songs, like the Underground Corruption is the second best remix in the game. Underground Crimson is the best remix in the game because it does that better. It is a underground. It's the nice, chippy, happy, quirky underground song, and then all the wrongness of the Corruption. But then it's like all the wrongnesses of the Crimson as well, and then it also keeps that going. This is one of the best made songs in the game, bar none. Very good song. Very, 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 very awesome song. In fact, S tier 9.9 out of 10. That's my tier list. So thank you all for watching. If you want to talk to me, check out my fan Discord. If you like what you see, let me know by hitting the like button and commenting that you liked it. I appreciate every comment, whether it's positive or negative. I appreciate you. Leave a like, dislike, or comment if you actually watched the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.